This dish is all about layers. The first layer is white chocolate graham cracker cake. The second layer, cream cheese mousse with vanilla bean. And on the top are shards of meringue. And for a garnish, I'm doing lemon curd.
This is the deal breaker. If this dessert isn't perfect, everything will be for naught.
The dessert I've been working on in my head is very complicated, and I will need an hour and 15 minutes to produce it. And I have 60 minutes.
Hi there, David.
Hello, Chef.
Walk me through each component of desserts.
So the crust will be a sponge cake,
And that's the foundation, the base.
and that'll be the base. And in the center will be vanilla.
Cream cheese mousse.
Wonderful. And that's what you're working on right now?
Exactly.
So does this then have to go in the freezer?
Yes, into the freezer.
Which is going to be the most difficult aspect of this dessert?
Just bringing it all together in the time allotted.
Maybe it's making your wife proud with this new and improved version of the dessert. What do you think?
I hope so.
Thanks, David.
I'm working on lemon curd. Every move I make needs to be intentional. I don't have the time to make mistakes.
15 minutes! There's 15 minutes left.
Oh,
What did he put in there?
Curd. He just realized he didn't cook it.
I stuck a raw lemon curd into the freezer. I need to cook that. I am in full panic mode.
He is really cutting this close. I'm not sure he's gonna make it.
here we go.
This is very, very
He is really cutting this close.
I see nothing on the plate.
Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable.
So finally, David is now starting to plate. He's starting to put together his dessert.
You got it.
Oh my God, he's still running around. Lynn is already finished.
1 minute, you have 1 minute left. He's still got to put his meringue on. It's going to be within seconds if he pulls this off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Wow, the last dish.
Win or lose, I'm happy with myself. My dessert is a lemon curd parfait on a graham cracker sponge base with meringue.
Are you as surprised as we are that you pulled this off?
No, I wasn't gonna give up. Not today, no way.
Can't wait to try it. I really adore all the flavors. The presentation to me is unique. There's so many textures happening here. You have crunchy from the meringue, soft from the mousse. The cake is sensational, flawless.
You know, David, I am impressed. You really elevated your wife's lemon dessert here. The star of the show really is this lemon curd because the sharpness and the sweetness, that balances perfectly. This, to me, is heaven in a spoon.
The mousse is light and fluffy and delicate. The lemon curd, if that had not made it to the plate, this would not be a successful dessert. It's very well done. Thank you.
Tight on time. All comes down to this. My dessert is a really rich dark chocolate mint gelato and a Dutch cocoa pizzelli cone.
Both Taya and Trevor are making ice cream, but Taya started her ice cream when she was plating her main course,
It's delicious, cinnamon ice cream.
whereas Trevor is just starting his ice cream base now.
I am cutting it so close for time on this dessert, this might bite me in the butt. I'm doing a play on a fallen ice cream cone with the flavors of chocolate and mint.
Trevor,
Yes,
how you
chef.
doing?
I'm doing all right, chef.
Tell me, what are you making?
So right now I'm making a creme fraiche whipped cream with no sugar. It's gonna be very tart because I have a really, really rich dark chocolate mint ice cream going with this. Going back to my childhood, this is a play on. Kid just gets his ice cream cone at the stand and he drops it. It's all over the sidewalk. It's gonna be very abstract and splattery.
I like where you go with food. There's always a concept behind it. Let me ask you though, do you think that this is elevated enough to win the trophy and the title?
100% chef. This is gonna be a knockout dessert, but showing restraint and sophistication at the same time.
Let me give you some advice. Don't look back, just keep looking ahead.
Thank you, chef. Means a lot to me.
Looking good, Trev.
So Trevor is making pizzelle. It's like an Italian wafer-thin cookie that can be shaped whilst it's hot into a cone. Perfect for ice cream.
Look at the way Trevor's plating. Trevor is an artist.
My hands are shaking like a leaf. I know I need to make sure my plating is absolutely beautiful.
Just 5 minutes left.
In 5 minutes, the MasterChef Canada kitchen will be closed.
I go to my ice cream machine and it's nowhere near being frozen.
How's it looking, Trev?
Trevor is starting to panic because his ice cream is not setting.
He's not gonna have enough time to set it.
If I don't nail this ice cream, I just have a chocolate puddle on a plate.
His MasterChef journey could end right now. Oh, God.
My only option is liquid nitrogen. It's a crazy gamble. I've never worked with it before. Let's give it a shot.
Trevor is really thinking like a chef and adapting to the situation. Using liquid nitrogen is always risky, but it's either try it or serve as soup.
Brilliant.
2 minutes. You only have 2 more minutes left. 2 minutes.
Come on, girl, you can do it.
I'm gonna do a little mousse.
Oh my God, that looks amazing.
That ice cream in that liquid nitrogen, it's got to come out right about now, otherwise it will be like a rock.
One problem turns into another. The mold is so frozen that it's actually rock solid. I can't get the ice cream out of the mold, but I got to keep pushing hard to get this dessert out.
So Trevor's just come back from the equipment room with a torch. So now he's heating the bottom of that silicone mold, which should release the ice cream.
He is not giving up. There we go. There he goes, coming out.
Yay!
Wow, he's doing it.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Woo!
Oh, that was so crazy.
Trevor, please describe your dessert.
What you have in front of you is a chocolate mint gelato with a Dutch cocoa pizzelle cone and a creme fraiche whip.
Let's try this dessert. You know, this dish really resonates with me. The ice cream is obviously a bit hard. It's a bit too frozen. That's a common mistake when you're working with liquid nitrogen. However, having said that, the flavor that you have is divine. Great balance of chocolate and mint, really playful. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Great flavors. That big, bold, bitter chocolate with fresh poppy mint, which is a perfect combination.
You have the balance just right. In the ice cream, I tasted a bit of salt, and that's a very good idea. That little bit of salt brings out that chocolate even better. I like it. I like it very much.
Thank you, Chef Allen.
A classic French mille-feuille. The secret to this stunning dessert is finding the balance between several components. First, 3 layers of a puff pastry that is both light and crispy with a rich, buttery taste. Second, 2 layers of smooth pistachio cream and fresh raspberries. And then to top it all off, a sweet stripe of raspberry coulis and icing sugar. You're going to have to personalize your own mille-feuille with the flavors of your choice.
I'm gonna be using things that I find at my cottage, raspberries, blackberries, the flour.
I'm gonna be making passion fruit pastry cream with some toasted coconuts and almonds. I got this.
The first thing they need to do is start to make their pastry. Put the dry ingredients together, sift flour, a little pinch of salt. Then they will add their butter, which has been cut into cubes, cold.
So cold.
You need that cold temperature butter because you don't want to have a pastry that is soft and wet in texture. Knead it until it is just firm enough where it holds together.
Not too much.
You want to let it relax before you roll it out. So throw it in the fridge for at least 5 to 10 minutes.
So there's so many different ways of making pastry cream. The method that they're using in this particular challenge is the cornstarch version because it's fast.
Come on, you can do it.
Bring it to a gentle simmer, add the cornstarch, keep stirring and whisking until it thickens to that perfect pastry cream consistency.
Whisk. To stand out, I'm gonna do 2 different types of pastry cream.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, I think, for time. I just want to make sure I bang my flavors out.
So what are those flavors?
I'm gonna do an almond pastry cream and a lemon as well.
You got 2 separate pastry cream.
Yes, chef. Good?
It's the right texture.
Perfect.
Nice and smooth. Make sure you get all the flavors right. And at the end of the day, Taya, you cooked a lot and you have surprised us a lot.
I'm gonna keep doing it, chef.
That's it. That's the attitude.
Thank you.
You can see Taya piping way down here.
My mille-feuille is coming along really well. I am assembling it perfectly, and I am in the zone.
I am rushing this plating like I've never plated before. This is the fastest plate I've ever put out in my life.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Walk me through your mille-feuille.
So I have a blackberry mille-feuille with almond and lemon pastry cream, and then I did a raspberry coulis.
Overall, it looks pretty decent. You hear that?
Yes, chef.
That's the right sound. It's crisp. Taya, this is next level.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
I like the consistency of the cream. Delicious.
Thank
Amazing.
you. Thank you, chef.
Wow, that's a fine-looking mille-feuille you have here.
Thank you.
You use 2 creams, right?
Yes, chef.
So you have some almond, you have some lemon. This is wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You know, I didn't think it would work, the almond and the lemon, but it works together. Perfect marriage. In between, that blackberry. A bit of texture and a bit of freshness. Pastry, very important. You nailed it. You know, you're a little bit down at the beginning.
It doesn't feel good always having to cook because you feel like you're at the bottom.
I tell you, you're not getting any sympathy point from me. This was not made by an underdog. Every time you cook in this kitchen, you get better. Remember that.
Thank you, Chef Alvin. The judges don't think I'm an underdog, so I gotta stop thinking I am. Home stretch.
Yeah, home stretch, home stretch.
Oh my goodness, I've got 1 dessert left.
I'm known as a dessert guy. I can't make a mistake on this round.
Hey there, Christopher.
Chef Michael.
So, dessert. Tell me all about it.
So this cheesecake is a play on a traditional Chinese dessert, which is called mango, pomelo, and sago. I'm gonna be infusing it with that cheesecake me and my fiance really love.
So where's the wow factor in this cheesecake, Christopher?
So it's gonna be cheesecake foam filled with mango, pomelo, and sago mixture. We're gonna get a little bit of a brown butter crumb, some lemon sponge, and some passion fruit meringue, and some coconut snow for lots of crispy texture, brightness, and a little smoothness from the cheesecake.
Christopher, I'm gonna let you deal with that, and good luck.
Thank you. Okay, so that one's done. The key to pulling off this dessert really is in executing the techniques. I'm putting my cheesecake foam in a sugar bag. It requires you to cook isomalt, which is a sugar, down until it's in a hard ball stage, which allows you to pull it and tease it into a bag shape. This is a very finicky technique.
Oh my God.
Bake it right to the end. The coconut snow is going to be the ice cream component. Can I get the nitrogen back? The liquid nitrogen is coming back out again. I need to spray my coconut foam into the liquid nitrogen and break it up with a whisk while it's coming out. That way, I get these beautiful little particles of crispy ice cream.
Very cool, Chris.
The technical creativity they're bringing into these desserts, it's top level.
They are not making this easy for us.
Come on. Take a breath, take a breath, take a breath.
Come on, you guys, keep it going.
Plating time. Once this coconut snow hits the plate, it's gonna give a beautiful smoky effect.
Look how pretty it looks.
I feel like I'm really bringing something. I will really wow the judges.
This is insanity.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's up!
Yeah! Oh my God!
Oh, man.
Oh my God.
You guys!
I thought that having 3 dishes that I had laid out and planned would be a walk in the park, but man, my brain is mush.
Christopher, what have you done for dessert?
This is a play on a traditional Chinese dessert called mango pomelo and sago. So you have a small isomalt bag that's filled with diced mango, shredded pomelo, and some cooked sago. On top, you have a mango cheesecake foam. Around the bag, you have some coconut snow, passion fruit meringue, and also some lemon sponge.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
I like the presentation. The colors, simple. You got the yellow, you got the green, you got the white from the snow, you got bits of textures in there. It's a neat little package.
I don't like this. I love it. I like how light the passion fruit mousse is. I like the little sponge pieces of cake that are just studded around. The isomalt basket is really smart instead of sugar because isomalt really breaks down very easily and it can handle the moisture of the passion fruit mousse. I think overall, it is one of those show-stopping desserts.
I, too, love the exotic notes, the rich mousse that sits on top. But I would have loved to have seen just a little bit more of that diced mango as part of it. In every challenge, we ask you to cook with intelligence and drive, but we also ask that you cook with heart. And in this next Mystery Box challenge, we want to see that heart more than ever before.
On the count of 3, lift those boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
Oh. Yes. Finally. I love baking.
In front of you is all-purpose flour, sugar, farm-fresh eggs, and Baicel margarine. All the basic ingredients you'll need to create a delicious baked dessert.
You'll also see a heart-shaped baking tin because baking is all about love. To help you tap into that love, we provided you with a little piece of inspiration. Please turn over your heart-shaped baking tins.
Oh my goodness, I see my sister. She's back in Nigeria. I love my sister so much.
I see the loves of my life. I am in this competition for my papa. And my 2 brothers, they're my life. Seeing Grandma's face, I'm just elated. She's such a beautiful woman, and she's inspired me so much. I don't know where the judges found this picture of my dad. He's my biggest supporter, and I'm gonna show him that I can do this.
Did anyone see pineapples?
When someone bakes for you, it is unmistakable that they care about you.
It's all about memories. One of the first things that I learned to bake was actually Welsh cakes, because I'm from South Wales, and Welsh cakes were such a big part of my culture and growing up.
I started baking at around 10. I did one of these chiffon upside-down cake. You know, remember you do those cakes, you have the ring and then you have to cool it upside down? So that was my first memory of baking.
My dad loves green tea, and my mom loves chestnut cream. So I'm gonna mix the two together and make a matcha roll cake. It's decorated at the batter level, and I don't think the judges have ever seen anything like it. What I'm about to do is practically impossible in an hour. I'm not sure I can do it, but that's what my dad taught me to do. Shoot for the stars, try your hardest, and that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm not gonna play it safe. The judges have accused me of not cooking from the heart on numerous occasions, and I'm gonna prove them wrong. I need to get this in the blast chiller immediately. I can't put the chestnut cream onto a hot cake. Go, thank you. I need to wait. Close it. Ah! Oh my God. Oh, fuzz. It's cold. I got it. One of the most difficult Japanese desserts, and I executed it in an hour. April, you doing good? Oh, wow, that looks amazing. It's no Japanese roll cake.
Oh, freak. look at Matthew.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we're good. Oh my God, it's so close.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Oh my God! Oh my God! I am super proud. I know my family would be super proud. I'm just hoping all the flavors are there. It's a Japanese matcha roll cake with the chestnut cream in the center.
It is impressive.
Thank you, chef.
I don't even know how to do these patterns myself, I'll be honest. I don't know how you pulled that off. It's extraordinary.
Thank you, chef.
There's a perfect balance between the chestnut cream and the green tea, and that white chocolate crunch. Outstanding.
Thank you, chef.
Extremely light, and the sponge is incredibly moist. Did you do anything to the sponge to make it so moist?
No, I just have a good recipe, and the basil helped out.
Extraordinary presentation, technique. I can't find anything to fault on this. Thank you.
Thank you, chef. My dad would be ecstatic to see me now. He would be so proud.
A chocolate sphere.
Crap.
A pristine globe of perfectly tempered dark chocolate. This isn't just a dessert. It is a work of art, and it's much more complex than it appears.
This perfect chocolate ball, shiny, sparkling, and you want these hands to make something that pretty and delicate?
You might want to get a little closer.
My stomach is just knots. I bake, but creating this perfect glossy orb is so far out of my comfort zone.
What you see now is about to disappear.
Chef Michael begins pouring a bubbling hot caramel sauce over the chocolate orb.
It's really mesmerizing just watching it melt and fall apart like that.
Inside that dome is a whole different marvel. A pistachio cake surrounded by honeycomb and topped with brulee figs.
You got this, guys. Just one thing at a time.
Talk about going from one extreme to another. In the last challenge, Chrissy and Josh were team members. Now they're adversaries.
So the first thing they have to do is temper the chocolate. The reason we temper chocolate is so that they can work with it and it'll hold that spherical shape. They need to bring it up to a temperature of about 114 degrees.
Come on.
If you overheat it, it could split and become very, very grainy.
To me, baking is like rocket science, very measured and precise. There's so many things that could go wrong.
You're about 10 minutes in, guys.
Thank you. The chocolate will take a little bit of time to melt. So in the meantime, I'm gonna start my cake.
The next step is a pistachio cake.
And what I'm looking for is a light, fluffy Genoese sponge cake.
I'm trying to get that cake in the oven, so I'm just sifting the flour and then I can bring it all together. I've baked so many cakes. I know that this is something I could kind of do with my eyes closed almost.
Good job, Chrissy. Way to get that in.
Breathe. This pressure test is my worst nightmare. But my wife told me before I got here just to take a deep breath and settle my hands and my heart. It's super important to have that little voice in my head saying, you can do it.
How's it looking, Josh?
It's looking fluffy, just like my beard.
I pulled my chocolate off the heat.
This is the tricky part happening now.
This is too hot. I have to make sure it's at the proper temperature.
Josh is checking the temperature on his chocolate now.
Trying to get it to 88, 89. Now I'm putting handfuls of cold chocolate into it to bring that temperature down.
So close.
This is definitely the most precise and exact challenge we have ever given to home cooks.
You're good. Yeah, we're good.
Perfect. I'm good to go.
All right.
What they're gonna do is take that tempered chocolate, pour it into those molds.
All right, baby, come on.
They shape them so there's an even coating of chocolate inside.
Even professional chefs often make mistakes with the chocolate spheres.
Come on.
Come on, baby. Trying to coat every part of this ball. Come on. I'm shaking it like a maniac right now.
Come on.
It's good. Finally, I get it to a point where I like it. I sprint to the kitchen, put it in the fridge to cool off.
Josh has finished his sphere.
Let's go, Josh. Way to move, bud.
Remember, it's not just about the sphere. They still have to make the sponge toffee and brulee that fig.
And the hot caramel sauce that's going to melt that chocolate sphere.
Come on, damn you. I've already, done my cake, did my chocolate sphere, so now I'm just working on all the garnishes.
I think he's doing his toffee sponge right now with that baking powder and sugar.
Come on, baby. It's a little pale.
Yep.
Josh's sponge that he's made is not working out. It's too light.
I have to do that one over again.
He did not allow it to actually get caramelized and get that beautiful depth of flavor.
With 15 minutes left, I combine all the ingredients again and start from scratch.
Okay, so let's do this.
I'm cutting it very close at this point.
Way to keep hanging in there.
Josh's second batch of sponge toffee is out.
Oh, Josh, that looks good, bud.
Looking at my second batch of sponge toffee, it looks way better than the first time. Now I'm starting to assemble everything on this plate.
Okay.
You got this, Josh. Yes, bud.
Shaking like a leaf right now.
Yeah.
5 minutes left, and now I'm messing around with my globe. I'm starting to turn it. I'm trying to pry it open very nicely and gently.
You have to have very steady hands.
Now I'm kind of holding my breath.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that.
Look, but he still has one half to release.
Yes, Joshy.
You got it? Oh, baby. Yes.
Oh. Wow. You're giving me goosebumps, man.
Good job, Josh.
Good job, Josh.
Okay, come on.
Here goes Josh. He's motoring through it.
Come on, paintbrush.
The title is so close they can taste it right now.
Come on, guys.
10, 9, 8,
Let's go.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Hot damn, that was amazing. Wow.
I'm really proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
Hi there, Josh.
Chef?
That was an amazing challenge to watch. How did you feel when you finally had those molds release from the chocolate?
Definitely happy that it came out one piece.
Well, the tempering of the chocolate, I think, was pretty decent because it has that nice, lustrous shine to it. Now, the moment of truth. This dessert needs to reveal what lies beneath it. It has to be that perfect thickness in order for that magic to happen.
Yes.
Right on cue. A real showpiece. I want to try a little of that sponge toffee. In my mind, nothing wrong with the taste. I would just like to have seen it a little bit more fluffed up. But I appreciate the fact that you did it twice to try and perfect it. Good luck.
Hey, Josh.
Chef?
The outside, it's important, but that's only the face. The inside, that's also very important, right? So, how's your inside? The cake, just a little bit dry. but I love figs. You did a great job cooking them. The butter, the seasoning, it just adds an extra goodness into this dessert. Were you surprised you're able to pull this off?
Yeah, chef, you know, being a big guy, not used to little dainty things like that. I was a little worried I'd manhandle it too much, but I was super happy to get it all together for you.
Well, very nicely done.
Thanks, chef.